What's up, party people? I'm back with another banger of a game. We got the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. I love both of these offenses. We'll go over what both teams are rocking as far as loadout for coaching abilities and play sheets and their playbooks and schemes in a second. But as you can see, we got one of the best passing attacks in the game with the Los Angeles Chargers. They're averaging 344 yards a game, 30 points a game. They're not giving up many rushing yards. Neither are the Giants. The Giants, well, they can hold their own too. They're coming off a loss against the Chiefs, but this is a really good one here. I can't wait to show you this one. Recommend both of these offensive playbooks and give yourself a look to see if you agree. Also, this is my new channel. Please like and subscribe. It's all about slow sim here. And sit back and relax and enjoy.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
And if you're wondering, we're in the Chargers playbooks, West Coast Power Run. It's one of the best playbooks in the game, if not the best. You can throw and run with the best of them. And one of the reasons why this team is so good is we got Risk Taker on Herbert. He comes with that. He also has Quick Lock and Oblivious. I probably will remove those in the future along with Cannon, but Risk Taker is a really good one. And when you look at our loadout here, we're doubled up on People Movers, Workhorse, doubled up on Field General, and believe we got Island Kings here, and then we have Heavy Strong play sheet, 3-4 play sheet, dollar play sheet. And then we're going to get a couple upgrades here after our mini games. Omarion Hampton, I like to boost this up to an 80 with the coaching play sheets and abilities boost. He's up to an 87 already. No traits on him. Gonna look at, I know he's got 91 juke and spin, but those are boosted by the coaching. So we're just gonna put run over, and then that should be a really good. I think he's at 88 on truck. So we're gonna put run over, and that's about it.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
And before we let the Giants get going, let's talk about their offense. They're in the New York Giants offense. I really like this in Quick Sim and Slow Sim, but I'm going to change the scheme. I don't like the West Coast spread anymore in Slow Sim. It's not really doing well. I had it originally because in the past Slow Sim leagues, it was running the ball a lot, but it seems like it's not as explosive. So we're going to change that going into Week 5. Looking at the loadout, we have Field General, Move the Chains, Ground Guardians, Island Kings, 3-4 play sheet, and 4-2 play sheet. So we're going to lock those into our mini games, and then we get a couple upgrades after the mini games. Abdul Carter, he's going to be up to an 84 overall, and we're without Thibodeau as well. So they don't have him right now, and it doesn't really matter. And Jackson Dart's also getting an upgrade. He doesn't have any abilities on him, and we're probably going to change that as well going into week number 5.
Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year 1. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
To throw is Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
A great week last week, and a game that we will all look back on and say was one of his best of the season. And now
Herbert has it knocked free. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. On play action, here's Dart. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. Second and 10. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chargers.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18.
Play action. It's Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here's Herbert. And his pass incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. (17-0) our score after 1. Looking to throw, Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing his Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Off the play fake, it's Dart. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
throwing
7.
His Dart.
At the 44-yard line.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. This defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down.
Herbert now. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now it's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A run once more with Hampton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That result really no surprise. That's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings. Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. To the air, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton, 60 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert back to the air. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Johnston sent in motion. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Chip here in the 2nd.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition. Sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going?
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's another Giants.
They'll throw again. Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing. Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things broke down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
26-yard line. A gain of 5.
Working out of the gun is Dart. He connects with Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now is signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First down.
Gano's kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Here's 3rd and 6.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Here's Dart. That is caught. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart going to give the Scatterboo. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Dart. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the set. You probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Here's Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion left. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 35 to the 36. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. The Charger drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're...
Touchdown, Chargers! Lad McConkey from 3 yards out. And the Chargers answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. They did, it worked. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On play action, here's Dart. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Scatteroo going to run it out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, right back to Scatteroo. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throw left side taken in by Slayton. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Play action. Now Dart. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He's running back, and he's got him. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
An inside run with Scatterwood. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25.
In motion right is Johnston. Here's Herbert. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first
Now
down.
Herbert off the bootleg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Back to Hampton on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, it's Hampton. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
Complete to Lad McConkey.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
A 25-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
All right, well, I really like what the Giants are doing, but this is about the Chargers. They had today's winning formula for the franchise focus team. They were missing Will Dissly. We did not cover that earlier in the game. 34-24. Did enough to win. 352 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. O'Marion Hampton, 16 carries for 31 yards. So the Giants' defense is very tough against the run. Although Najee Harris had 4 for 22. Lad McConkey, 7 for 92 and a touchdown. Quentin Johnson, 4 for 90. Keenan Allen, 4 for 68 and a touchdown. Gadsden, 6 for 43. Najee Harris had 3 for 40. And then looking at the defense, bunch of half sacks here. I mean, this is this is crazy. A lot of meeting at the quarterbacks, and then Derwin James had that, game-ending interception. Chuck it up. What are you going to do? So let's look at the Giants side. Jackson Dart, 310 touchdown interception. Not so much on the ground, but Slayton had that great long catch for 7 for 115, 2 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, 6 for 79 and a touchdown. I think going forward that, Giants really have a chance here. 1,400 yards passing on the season through 4 games, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions for Justin Herbert, 116.4 QB rating, 279 on the ground for Hampton. He's almost at 70 a game. Quentin Johnson, 23 for 351, 27 for 333 for Lad McConkey. Keenan Allen is over 300 yards, and Gadsden's over 255, and they all have 2 touchdowns. So what an offense. Use this if you're in a slow sim league with yourself or 31 other users. Other than that, we'll have more games and tips within those games along the way. So please like and subscribe. Click the link for my other channel in the description because I do slow sim stuff there as well. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you very soon. Peace.